Las Vegas, and today I'm going to show you the best places to go vintage shopping. First up, we're going to Glam Factory Vintage. Let's go inside. Glam Factory is a treasure trove completely jam-packed with all the vintage you'll ever need. There are racks and racks of women's clothing, as well as a huge collection of accessories, beautifully mounted Vegas style on the backs of playing cards. Looking for men's vintage? There's plenty to choose from here too. Patina is a beautifully curated selection of vintage clothing, homeware and furniture. The shop is enormous, so prepare to get lost amongst the racks of lovingly cared for vintage, including a selection of sheer sleeves and flowing gowns. With half the shop dedicated to vintage homeware, you're bound to find that special something you've been looking for. The Antique Alley Mall is a collaborative effort where a bunch of different vintage goodies are all stored under one roof. There are some vintage clothes on offer, but really this is the place to go for homewares and other retro knickknacks. You'll spend ages scouring the shelves, falling for all kinds of vintage delights. I really loved all the homemade lamps. Modern Mantiques is one of the most visually exciting vintage shops in Las Vegas. Lovingly curated, this store is totally brimming over with Vegas history. It's the proud owner of the largest Felix the Cat style clock in the world, as well as an Area 51 sign. We're just about to head into our last vintage shop. This one is Retro Vegas, and you might know it from the giant flamingo it's got on its wall. The flamingo theme continues once you reach the front doors of Retro Vegas. Upstairs is purely vintage clothing, and although it's small, there's plenty to be found, and at quite a cheap price too. We've just come back from our vintage shopping spree, and now I'm going to show you all of the lovely things that I bought.